Hello everybody. Third try. Phone's giving me fits. 11 o'clock at night and the lighting is not the best. So, here is Robert Stephan and he's showing off the sleep sack and matching hat that I made for Mark and Katie's doll. And that's the first thing I wanted to show off and let you see how beautiful it turned out. And it has this nice white color at the top that it can be flipped down like this for a color, or it can be brought up as a hood because it's the length of it from the foot up to the very top of the hood part is about 29 inches. And Robert Stephan is approximately 20 to 22 inches long, so it works even for him to cover the back of his head even if he didn't have the hat on. And it's also made to be reversible because the front side of it has this, every other row is a rib from it's a back loop double crochet. Okay, now here is the baby, just about ready to be put together now. Since the lighting is so poor, I won't pull him out to show you all the details because you wouldn't be able to see it with this lighting. But the next thing that's important that I show you is this nice little 2-pound bundle of yarn that just came in like yesterday. And the colors range from this deep rose to a very pale baby pink. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to make a bunch of mix and match outfits for Alana Michelle. Then here are the other two crochet pattern books. This one is Farm Animals. And this one is the one that I really have been looking forward to getting. Is Dragons and Unicorns, because I had been wanting, if you'll remember, Lori, I had been wanting to have a dragon for Robert Stephan and for the dragon babies that I make. So there's 2 different dragon patterns in this one. And hopefully one of them will not be too complex for where I'm at with my crocheting ability at this point in time. I found out that I had to modify the pattern on the sleep sack from what the pattern in the pattern book was because counting 5 stitches of one thing and then doing a back post stitch or 2 and then 5 more stitches of the other thing, and it was slowing me down way too much, and it really wasn't coming out to look anything like what the pattern in the book was showing. So I had to modify the pattern a little bit, simplify it, and instead of it being in a circular pattern, I used basically a straight pattern, but it kept shrinking in a little bit, so I ended up modifying it even more so that it is a modified mummy sleep sack, and it turned out really good. So I'm happy, even if it's not 100% perfect. It turned out excellent as far as I was concerned. I hope everybody is having a really good time and that you are staying safe and well, and that we all managed to get past this round of chaos. We're getting ready to have the president come make a visit to Tulsa. And he's going to be speaking at the Bank of Oklahoma Center downtown, which if you've never been to Tulsa, This was put in a few years back, about 10 years ago, and it looks like a dadgum crashed mothership. It was supposed to be a Lotus, but it looks like a mothership got crashed. It's pretty, but it doesn't feel like Tulsa. But that's what they wanted, so, you know. Anyway, I don't think it's supposed to hold more than 200,000 people. But our darling president is expecting a crowd of at least 300,000. I don't know how he's going to get that many people because there's only 500,000 people in all of Tulsa. So unless he brings in a couple of 100,000 people from out of state that are part of his core group, I don't think you're going to get that many people to show up. And if they do, then they're going to have to deal with the fire marshal. And so, yeah, situation there is a security nightmare. And he's having people sign off an agreement that they don't mind, they're not going to sue him if they get COVID-19 from being packed so closely together. Fun, huh? Well, and it's going to happen on June 19th, which is the day that we celebrate the emancipation of the slaves. And also in Tulsa, we celebrate, in 1921, Greenwood District was bombed as part of the race wars, and they destroyed it. And our town worked very hard to bring Greenwood District back and to repair and resolve the race relations. And we were making really a lot of progress before all these protests started about George Floyd. And everybody gathered together with the mayor and had some long discussions with him during the protests and got a few more things resolved. And so I think we've been making a lot of progress. But now this security nightmare is fixing to happen, and it may set us back 40 years because of the divisiveness that happens at the rallies. And this is one of the very rare times you're going to hear me talk anything about politics, but I'm really kind of concerned because this is my town, and we're going to have to deal with the after effects once he's gone. So, but everybody have a good week, and I will talk at you a little bit later. My email, my mailing address, and my Patreon page are all in the description below, and if you watched this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment below. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Come on. Get off. And now it freezes up.